Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name's Steps Basic and welcome back to my community show. I'm starting for a spooky little aesthetic, I don't think it came across. But anyway, that's not what's important. What's important is today's topic. So, for those of you that don't know, who haven't been following me for more than a year, when it comes to October, I like to spookify everything. I'm a bit of a spooky nerd. I like horror stuff. So as such, when it comes to Halloween or October, I like to play nothing but horror games throughout the entire month. Now granted, I don't have a whole lot of horror games. I do have a number of them. But, you know, I still like to get in there and have fun with them and everything. But I mean, that's kind of what the topic of today's video is, but I kind of got sidetracked. Today is kind of where are we going from here sort of episode, as it were, because the end of September is coming up. Halloween or October is starting next month, and that's going to be epic, because I got a few good games lined up for it. But the big thing, the big question is, on everybody's mind, what's going to happen with my Warframe series now that I'm coming to the end of the road for my quests? Well, naturally, I'm not getting rid of it because I love Warframe. It's too much fun to stop playing. And we all know that DE's got a bunch of stuff lined up coming out soon. Soon, we hope. Things like Fortuna and Railjack, and we're all amped for that. And as such, I am going to be playing those, naturally. But before, I just realized that my camera keeps trying to get the skull from the... not important. But apart from that, I can't just like say, okay, that's it. So, one, I have three things planned, so to speak. One, Warframe grind. I want to get all of the Warframes because I'm a collector like that. I like to collect things and I'm like that. And that's one of my things is I figure episode we'll work on grinding through and getting a lot of them. Like some of them are going to be I don't think I'll actually do for the channel, like Ivara. That's just repeating spy missions over and over again, and that could be a drag. But some of them are going to be a bit better, i.e. the Atlas and Mesa, where I have to grind bosses, and that'll be more fun, because that leads me into topic number 2, which is playing with subscribers. That's you all. Now, this is going to be a difficult thing to organize, considering how many of my subscribers do not live near me and how many of my subscribers have lives of their own. Now, I don't expect everyone to drop everything and join me, but every now and again I want to do a live stream, and I'll announce it a day ahead of time like I usually do, where I'll put out the call like playing with subscribers or something is what I'll call it, and I'll invite some of y'all to come play along with me. And now naturally, only if you're comfortable being, streamed. If you're not comfortable, don't join me. And I figured that could be a little fun thing we could do to get connected as a community, and it'll be great and fun and all sorts of entertainment. The third thing is kind of long distance out there. I forgot the word, but I was following on Twitter. I was looking on Twitter the other day, and apparently, like, you can sort of like represent Warframe, and I was looking at that and I was like, huh, that's pretty neat. Granted, I'm like miles away from being able to meet the requirements for that. I mean, one of them was like 2,500 subscribers. I'm like 1/10 that, so that's kind of out there. But I wanted to think about sort of things like that, like how could I be more representative of the game to people. So as such, we're going to see a lot of little shorts, little mini things involving Warframe, like showing off Warframe abilities. Like you've seen the ones I've done before, where I do a little show off of their powers, do a little montage set to music. I liked Limbo's best because I had the music going and I actually timed a shot and I snipped together 2 shots, so it's like da na 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 boom 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 boom, and I'm like, I love that. But things like that, we're gonna start seeing more stuff like that where I'm representing more of what Warframe is rather than just me playing it. Now, admittedly, that does demonstrate a lot of what Warframe is. But that's going to see me doing things that I don't usually do, much like going into the Conclave, checking out a lot more multiplayer stuff, testing out weapons that I may not be comfortable with or don't like, doing like in-depth little, this is how these sorts of missions work sort of deal. Now, these might be boring to some of you, and I admit that. I understand. Some of you have been playing this game for a long time, know exactly what all these missions are. So, you know, I'm not going to hold it against you if you don't watch them. But it's kind of like I want to represent Warframe in a good light and a way that will help other players learn about it. Because that's kind of the whole staple of my channel, is the walkthrough idea. I like walkthroughs. I like explaining things because I'm a teacher at heart, apparently. And one other thing I wanted to do, because I'd mentioned this before, kind of offhandedly, that I wanted to write like fan fiction for Warframe, because I like doing, I'm a writer too. Even more than I'm a teacher, I'm a writer. And as such, I wanted to start making little mini series of Warframe, experiencing things. And I figured that might be kind of fun. If you haven't seen it before, I did Biography of a Man, starring Tim. It's set in the Fallout 4 universe. It's funny. I recommend you to check it out. That sounded weird. I recommend you to check it out. People have told me it's funny. That's why I say it's funny. I was trying for funny, and a lot of people said it worked. Okay, all the Warframe stuff aside, it's a lot to unpack there, right? I mean, granted, that's a big change coming to my channel because I'm running out of quests, but, you know, apart from that, Spooktober is coming up. Spooktober is where I do, every day I usually upload, I do horror games. Now, I'm going to have one big series throughout the whole month. Last year I did Until Dawn. I don't know what I'm going to do this month yet. If I'd thought about it, Beyond Two Souls would have actually been perfect for this. But I didn't think about it. So I'm probably going to finish that one up into October. But I also have Amnesia, which I'm actually thinking about doing that one in, because I've never done the full Amnesia. I'm going to finish up Outlast 2. So that'll be fun. I need to get caught back up to where I am. I've also got Resident Evil 7. Haven't played like anything of that game yet, except one episode of that. I might actually delete that and just start over. But anyway, apart from that, we've also got some my little machinima stuff I have planned. I have a kind of cool little story I'm hoping that I can put together. Around another game. But hopefully that works out. So, I don't know how many of y'all are into Halloween or October like I am, because I'm a fall baby. My favorite holidays is Thanksgiving. As Americans, Harvest Day. You know, it's celebrating the harvest. But you know, we have like all of fall is just like my favorite. And October, horror stuff, I love it. I don't generally write it except in October. But I love to read it, love to watch the movies, love to play the games. So much fun. That brings us to our third thing. For those of you who don't know, I said that differently that time. I write a book or a story every October, a Halloween story I kind of dedicate to everybody. This is less of a channel update, though, I should probably warn you. This is more of a, there's another place where you can get some more stuff from me. If you like to read, I have a Wattpad account. I have it linked down in the description below. I've had it linked there forever. But I write up a horror story and I put it up there every month. And you guys are more than welcome to check it out, as well as any other past things I've written. You're more than welcome to check out. I hope you enjoy them. If you check them out. If you don't, well, no sweat off my back. It's there for you if you'd like to check it out. That being said, October, we're putting almost all of our other things on hiatus. If you have any ideas for what I can do for Warframe that's related to spookiness, but not the Chains of Harrow quest, then feel free to write those down there, because I still want to keep up October. I still want to keep up my Warframe stuff during October. I might have to finagle some things, kind of script some series stuff for October. Don't know yet, but we'll see. Yes, and you'll notice in a little bit that I don't have Potato Nana's video up today. Me and Potato Nana didn't get a chance to play. The storm set us back. We didn't have a chance to record this week, so we didn't have another video. And it's kind of looking like we're going to be having some issues with time. Time constraints are going to be a problem. So I'm not saying that we're not going to be doing Potato Nana videos anymore, because heck yeah we are. But we might start to see some more like live streams during the weekend rather than the Friday show that we usually do. Depending on time. I'm going to try, I want to keep doing the recorded videos because that one's less pressure on her, and I don't want to put any pressure on her. Middle school sucks. Ooh, almost forgot. Community show for October. I wouldn't say I exhausted all of my Halloween knowledge during last year. But if you guys want to see anything spooky or Halloween related in my community shows, also recommend those down in the comments down there for me, because I have very few ideas because I've already done all the ones I really know. But anyway, all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you did, please poke with the like button. And if you'd like to, of course, you can comment down below. Remember those things I said, if you haven't forgot yet. And I will get back to you as soon as I can, when I can, if I can. You know all that jazz. And tune in next time for another community show where we talk about something else at a different time. And until then, good night.